the statement, and I laugh so much because I remember, I don't know if you ever got to know him. I'm gonna talk shit about him because I doubt he listens to the show. Do you remember Austin? Yeah? Yeah. Why do you say fuck that guy?
Moving on.
No. I want to discuss this shit. Because he was a weirdo. He was very mentally unstable. Yeah. I mean,
I didn't like it because the way he went about stuff. Like, when you get, when you pissed off at something or you get quit or whatever like that, you don't bring anyone down with you.
Yeah.
That's the man code.
You can tell you are a motherfucker of destruction when you fucked yourself and you want to bring down everyone along with you.
Yeah.
You are what white people call negative Nancy, what niggas would call a punk bitch, and what fucking other people would just call just a selfish son of a motherfucker.
Yes. I don't respect any man like that.
One thing that pissed me off about him, because we were cool. And I will say, and I'm not about using anyone, but he would get me high a lot.
That's not a bad thing.
It is not a bad thing because he wanted company, I wanted free weed. I mean, it made sense.
Yes.
But it would get uncomfortable at certain instances because, we would break bread, I'd bring some beer, it was, 50-50, although it might have been 60-40.
Yeah.
One of the things that upset me, because once he had gotten in a serious relationship, I'm not too sure if he was just upset about my hoisms. And I don't know why people gotta judge people about their past. Like, fucking hey, man. Like, if you did something in your past, like, that was in your past. It happened, you know what I'm saying? We laughed about it. Why am I gonna hold it against him?
Yes.
He just, out of paranoia, he was a very paranoid man, just decided to be done with it. But one of the things that upset me was the fact that once we had gotten to that point, and I'm not too sure. And he liked black girls.
Oh, he loved
black girls. Nigga,
he loved the ones on the internet.
Yo, he was definitely the kind of nigga you see fucking looking at back pages. Which, mind you, I can't knock against shit. I think I trust that shit. Matter of fact, funny story. He called the bitch on the back pages and supposedly got a text from kind of FBI agent trying to scare him for some shit, telling him, whatever. Which lets him know white privilege is a real thing. Which I'm pretty fucking sure Agent, I'm sorry if I'm spitting on you, bro. I'm just giving
I'm scratching my head.
Fucking Agent Slater or whatever fucking pulls up his information from his phone number records, sees a picture of him, sees a fucking white, Aryan looking baby boy, decides to give him a heads up, hey, we're doing sting operations. Don't fuck around with this shit. Yeah. Nigga, that is a big fucking Martha Stewart heads up. Like, I mean, that's white privilege, I would say. But who knows? Who knows who was behind that line? But someone was looking out for him, so, fuck him. But one of the things that he just got fucking super lucky. One thing that just upset me, because, even though the Puerto Rican bitch happened to be a dark bitch, I enjoy my women of the pale variety. Yeah. Very much variety if it's pale, but still of the pale persuasion. Yeah. Which is what gets my girl so pissed off. Every time we go to a store, she sees a pale white bitch, she just looks at me. I can feel the heat, X-ray vision focused on me. She's like, nigga, move an inch. Just you take a peek. And me, I apparently can't take peeks. I stare. I didn't realize that I stared that hardcore. So again, my game is not very strong, which I don't know why she's so worried about it. But this nigga, who knew my preferences, is gonna get mad at me or be worried about me when he has a fucking mixed baby bitch. Like, come on, bro. I am not gonna sniff at your shit. Not only are you my boy, and maybe it's his own guilt knowing he's fucked around with one of his own friends' girls. But as a bro, one of the bro codes is you don't mess with someone else's girl. Yeah. Maybe fucking after they've been divorced or broken up for so fucking long.
And he gives you the pass. Like, hey, you remember? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Okay. I will fuck that bitch. Thank you, sir. That's exactly the answer I was looking for. Now, that's one thing. Yeah. But even then, like, I don't know. So he just got very, cautious of me, which, I mean, whatever. He had run his course, and I was tired of it.
He broke bread with the brother.
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean? You mad about breaking bread?
No. Like, if you break bread with someone, then that's important. You should be able to get that trust.
Yeah. So then, to show you how much he didn't trust me, nigga, I go to his fucking house one day. And mind you, I kind of went unannounced because I was just happy to be in the area. Yeah. But I call him,
Pop up and say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you're married, you have a household. Yeah. It's nothing if you're fucking married and you're single, all you have is your fucking dogs. Like, nigga, what do I have to be worried about stepping in on, right? Yeah. But anyways, this motherfucker holding his fucking dogs like he's about to sick them on me. doesn't even stick his head out the door, but he opens because he has a screen door.
Yeah.
Opens his fucking door. The nigga tells me, "State your business." Nigga,
What?
I have been in your home. You've asked me multiple times to spend the fucking night like we're some little fucking girls, having a summer party, and you're gonna fucking tell me to state my business through the goddamn screen door?
Damn.
What is that? So once that shit happened, I was like, man, fuck you, dude. Like, because he was definitely bipolar.
Oh yeah, hardcore.
And I was like, nigga, like all the shit that I got for associating with you and me still being cool because I don't want you to commit suicide. I want you to have a fucking friend.
Yeah.
Like, all that shit just went away. I'm like, you know what, you can fucking kill yourself and I'm not gonna feel any goddamn guilt.
Yeah.
But it broke my heart that this fucking white boy had to hit me with the white boy line. State your business.
Oh.
What kind of a coon come to the back service door motherfucker am I that you're gonna tell me to state my business?
And not even like, I just fucking went through the corner.
Yeah. No, there was no fucking with you. Nigga, he showed that he was pressing up his dog against the screen door. Like, nigga, really? I don't know.
So, but you understand though, he was mentally ill in so many ways. And I think the reason, like he used the marijuana to calm his nerves because he was on some other shit too, bro.
Right.
Like some medication.
He definitely was on medications. He didn't tell me the names of them, but I know he was on medication.
Yeah. So
small fucking world, though. I don't know if I mentioned this before, if I said it already, which is the same damn thing. I don't know why I said it like that. But my sister was going out with some guy. Turned out to be whatever. Shit didn't end well.
Yeah.
But he apparently is somehow related to him.
What?
Yeah. And apparently, this nigga was molested by his uncle.
Oh,
which explains
man.
some of, because sometimes when some motherfuckers try to be like overtly perverted, to where like we can be naturally perverted and funny, but like some people are like overcompensate. He's one of them overcompensating motherfuckers. Like if he had the money, he'd probably buy a Corvette to try to lure bitches that were under the age of 17. Yeah. Like this, which mind you, I'm not knocking anyone who does it because that's some fresh tail right there. But still, like the fact, I don't know, he just sometimes did too much. And it made sense as to why. And supposedly, this is all speculations. Supposedly,
but then these speculations make sense now.
It does. It makes a lot of sense. He had put some kind of Facebook post, like bearing it all. Mind you, I don't mind on Facebook, so I wasn't able to see it.
Yeah.
But he made some kind of post about it. I don't know if he was admitting to it, or finally wanted to call his uncle out. And I know he's had a lot of beef with his mom, and he has very beautiful little sisters.
Yeah.
Like if I was a savage beast, I would go to Waddell, Arizona, hunt his little sisters down and fuck the shit out of them, and make sure I put it on his fucking Instagram, tag him in it. But yeah, so I don't know. And obviously you working in the field that you have, mental illness is a motherfucker. It's a real shit.
And you should never have any friends who are mentally ill.
Really? Friends?
Yes. As soon as you find out someone is like severely mentally ill, keep them out of your life. Because they will bring you down with everything they got. Because it's just not good. It's bad vibes, man.
Now, do you feel it's because negative brings towards negative and misery wants company, or what is it about?
A little bit of that. Yeah, man. I don't know how to put it, but like working in the field that I do, things always kind of hit the fan for these people. Now, whether there's some people that are able to maintain their mental illness and then sustain a good life, but there's 90% of the time things just get bad. So you can be good, your life is great, and then you hear voices again, and then now you're in the shitter because you're wanting to kill your friends. You want to kill yourself. You want to blame people for things. Like, it gets bad. Now, I mean, mind you, again, like, we all have bipolar family members and stuff like that. But again, that bipolar friend, I don't remember. You remember them. Yeah. Because grandma didn't let you around the house when she was having the episode.
But what's kind of, interesting about it.
I don't want to be mean about it, but it's like, if you're a stable human being, keep them out of your life.
See, that's a hard thing, though. Because what if they are? All right, mind you, it's easier if someone's a quote unquote friend. Yeah. I mean, you're not much of a friend if you can throw someone to the wolves, but it's easier to get rid of them because, hey, you know what? We all live different lives. Yeah. Move on, so and so forth. But let's say someone is directly related to you. Let's say it's your mom or sister. Yeah. Is that avoidable? Could you see? Do you have relatives? Do you have like sisters and brothers?
Yeah, I have a sister.
How does she?
23.
All right, so same age as my sister.
Yeah.
And I'm not to put my sister on the fucking blast or not, but I mean, she has. I don't want to say all women. Certainly, my mom and my sister. There's a bit of. I want to say shit. I might even be mentally disabled. Or
but see, there's levels of that shit though. Like every woman's a little bipolar because they have like periods and mood swings and
sexist pick.
And if I was a woman, I would be the same way.
Right.
I would go crazy because my body's going crazy all the time.
Right.
But I'm talking about like severely mentally ill people.
Like where you're hearing your voices and you're fucking bouncing off the walls.
You gotta let them go. I mean, not in the sense that like.
Could you see yourself doing that to a direct relative like that? Let's say it was your sister. Are you able? I don't know what your relationship is with her, regardless. But are you able to just cut off family members? Have you done that before?
Okay, so I wouldn't say cut off, but I say keep your distance.
Okay.
Because again, if you
keep
try,
it to reunions and holidays.
Yeah, stuff like that. Because if you try too hard, you're gonna screw yourself. I don't know how many times where I've seen family members invest way too much time into these people.
Right.
Because you can't help them.
And then they coddle them, and then
then you coddle them, then you baby them, and then you make it then you become part of the problem.
Right.
You gotta maintain that distance and let the services take care of it, or let someone who's professional in it take care of it. You know what I mean? You know, because like every state has like services provided, and then they're there to help. Because once it gets too personal, then you're hurting yourself, you're hurting them, because you're not trained for this shit.
Right.
And you have to be trained for this shit, you know.
You mean like fucking knowing the chokeholds and shit like there? Or
not just that, but knowing what the fuck is going on with their brains and the instabilities of them. Because like I've seen, like for example, recently I had a client who's been staying at home after being in group homes. And then sure enough...
Group homes, is that like when they're out of jail kind of thing?
No. I realized there's more group homes.
Group homes, is that kind of like an elderly place?
Halfway house.
Halfway house, okay.
That's more that. Like group homes are like homes that have like 5 or 6 people, and their staff always on site or certain times.
Most commonly known for the helping the elderly, right? But this, this specifically is for
mentally ill.
Okay.
Okay, so like this kid was, in the group homes and stuff like that, and finally has gone home. Everyone's like, yes, things have changed. He's good. Time to get better. Boom. Snapped. Mom said, let me see the Wii. No. Stop playing the Wii. No. Boom. Attacked. Mom and dad. Ripped up the house. Ape shit crazy. End up back in the hospital. You just can't bring it to your house. You gotta keep your distance because these individuals just can't control it. And it's not their fault. But this is just how it is. Because again, I've seen it too many times in my work where people get too involved with their family members who have these issues, and they can't do nothing about it. You can't fix these people.
Now, let's say you can either play God or take things back into the day where if you seem defective, I mean, obviously you can't, unless you fucking look like the goddamn monster from Goonies.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no real way of telling how mentally destructive, because you can look like a totally sane person and not know anything. I mean, shit, you don't have to look like a fucking, like you're missing a couple white chromosomes to think that you're fucking autistic,
Yeah.
Like, you could just be, not necessarily be a wolf in sheep's clothing, but you could be well disguised. Now, because back in the day, if you look defective, they would just throw you away.
Yeah.
And presume that the strong will survive, or the what is it? What is that? How does that saying go? Not the strongest will survive, but
survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Do you feel that should still be done? Because look how much money we might pour into shit, or imagine all the people that don't get the help that they need because we're focusing on kind of. Would you consider some things being lost causes?
Yeah.
Mind you, your identity is being protected, so don't worry about fucking throwing shit out there.
I don't care. No, I mean, it's true. It's like people who are... It's not fair to them. And they shouldn't live that life. It is a really horrible life. Having to live with voices all day. Having to go apeshit crazy, where you don't even know who you are because you think you're God or Jesus. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that people who are autistic or have Down syndrome are in the same category, because they're not.
Yeah, it's totally different things.
Because they can be very productive.
There's a difference between a learning disability and someone just being mentally fucking twacked.
Yeah. There's a major difference. Because with those people, they can, they can go through things, they can learn certain levels. And again, it's not really lost cause because it's basically just taking care of a child, just your whole life. Now, sometimes there's individuals who have like the alcohol syndrome, the alcohol fuel syndrome, where their moms drink throughout their pregnancy. Now, those kids are out of control.
Do they develop? Are you saying do those people have like alcohol dependencies?
Yes.
Or they're just mentally fucked because of the
Both
development? Okay.
just like crack babies and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
Now, those ones kind of a little more of a challenge. But again, people like that, there's ways they'll be able to have them still in society and still function. And I mean, they have Special Olympics for God's sakes. They don't have mental illness, games.
Right.
There's a reason for that.
Fucking a Tourette shouting championships.
Yes, because they're able to do stuff.
Is Tourette's a mentally disability? Do you feel?
No, Tourette's is more of like developmental.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Like a retarded parakeet.
yeah, the shaking, stuff like that. That's all developmental.
Okay.
That can't be reversed.
Speaking of developmentally disabled and shit, I went to the zoo today because it was like a shit for the school, and it was like all those special ed kids.
Yeah.
And we went to the parakeet section, and the fucking parakeets, obviously they repeat shit back.
Yeah.
And for some fucking reason, developed. I don't know if it's just a kid thing, but because I even see regularly sharp kids fucking do like the fucking minion scream, like the fucking bullshit, which makes me just want to fucking slap people. Because I'm like, what the fuck retard creation are you?
And it's funny because sometimes people who are mentally retarded are a lot more proper in public than us
So I don't fucking get it. So I started laughing. I would go to the fucking parakeet sections, and these fucking parakeets and whatever macaws and shit are fucking doing the goddamn minion scream because all these fucking kids are screaming like that. So they're screaming back at them, and I'm just thinking, holy shit!
I want to slap them.
I want to fucking throw a BB gun. Every one of these motherfuckers. Thank God we gotta just walk past them.
Yeah.
But it's just so hilarious because obviously, and the parakeets aren't to blame. They're gonna fucking mimic whatever the fuck they hear.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, fucking kids are the same way. If you fucking let them watch goddamn Minions, they're gonna fucking squawk and shit just like those motherfuckers.
Which is why my kids are not allowed to watch Minions.
Yo, please don't. But you know what? I will say that really caught me and fucking tickled my asshole. Have you seen the trailer for Minions 3 or for the Despicable Me 3?
No, I haven't.
Nigga, they used the song. Oh fuck! It was off of the Chronic 2001. I'm a butcher it. I don't know if that's what it's called. No. What's the difference between me and you? About 5 Beckett gowns or something. Vehicles. Nigga, that's the fucking theme song for the trailer. It works perfectly. I'm going to fucking show you right now later if you don't mind.
Yeah.
But man, it just... Not only did it warm my heart to fucking hear a West Coast song, not only that, but it'd be a fucking Dre song. Yeah. Not only that, be a fucking cartoon that's... I don't know if it's internationally known, but kids all around the fucking world...
We'll be listening to Dre now.
Well, goddamn.
But then, Dre, he's another level person, man.
You know what? Because I love him a lot. He's definitely, like, if I had $1 billion disposable income and it was able to pay for, whatever producer I want, I would at least want one Dre track.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Because Dre's fire.
He is fire.